Hey YouTube, Gores97 coming at you with a deck profile on Dragon Plants. Dragon Plants is a deck that a lot of people were playing on DN and stuff, and the deck looked really fun, so I decided to build it, and it looked really good. I'm not one to play meta or good decks usually, but this one I wanted to pick up not because it was good, but just because it had a lot of nice plays, looked really fun, and could do a lot more, and it's just something I wanted to play for the new format. So, there's no set build of this deck, so when I do the deck profile, if you think I've done something strange, or you think you could replace a card to better this deck, let me know in the comments if you have any ideas that could help better this deck, because there's no set build, so there's nothing that's defined or is definitively good or better than something else in this deck, so I'd like to hear your opinions. So, without further ado, I'll do the deck profile. 3 Tempest. I'm not really going to explain the dragons much, simply because they're dragons. You've been seeing them forever now, lots of formats. But I'll tell you like their rank in my opinion. I think Tempest is the best dragon, along with other people, for the debris dragon. 3 Redox, second best. It's a monster reborn, big defense, and it's really good. 3 Blaster, he's the biggest at 28, and I play a guard, so he has a little more purpose than the other ones, but he's also the deck's MST, but I still think Redox is better because his effect is more applicable in this deck for OTKing and stuff like that. And then the worst one, but still pretty good, is Tidal. A lot of people, I know there's a few different versions of this deck, and one is the only Redox and Tempest, and then there's a Redox, Tempest, and Blaster. I've seen all of those with no Tidal. Oh, wow. I've seen all of those, but I chose to play all 12. I like to play all 12 because it gives the deck more steam and more options overall, more easy access to rank 7s. Also, Tidal is not that bad because if you draw 2 of them, if you're missing a dragon, you can just pitch both and send that dragon, and he's a foolish and sets up your graveyard. And he's 26, so I just chose to play him because he's 7-star sortable, another target, thins the deck more steam, more plays. So he's not at all bad in my opinion, and I just chose to play all 12 dragons because that's the version I like. Next, 2 Debris Dragon, probably the most explosive thing about the deck. Has a lot of nice plays, makes Star Eater and Stardust Dragon really easy. Also makes Black Rose, which is the new Heavy Storm / Dark Hole / I Win. Pretty much Heavy got banned, but it doesn't really matter because now you have Black Rose, and a lot of people are playing 2 of it. And Debris Dragon is really good for making just great advantage plays. It's searchable, which was really bad card design almost, but Debris Dragon's super good in this deck. And I also choose to play a guard. Guard is really not bad, actually. I think you should be playing either guard or Corseska because they're searchable tuners, which can help a lot. I chose to play guard for Blaster's pop effect, and also its bigger defense. It's a dragon. It really doesn't matter which one you play. I just prefer this one. If you prefer using Tempest even more, then I'd choose Corseska, but I feel like since you already have Debris Dragon to be searching, there's no real reason to search that. And Guard gives you a blaster target. Plant Engine, you need to play the Plant Engine. The Plant Engine is very versatile in this deck and makes Synchro plays and just a lot more explosive plays, and it's just gives the name Dragon Plants over just dragons or plants. 2 Card Trooper. This is probably one of the better cards of the deck. When you open this, it dumps your big dragons. It's 19 and just puts you really far ahead in the game. Probably one of the cards you just want to open. You definitely want to open Card Trooper. Just sets you up and gets you turns ahead. And I play 3 Riko. Yes, I play the Lightsworn version. Lightsworns are just ish cards. They're really good in my opinion, but just the fact that they're light might turn some people away from them. But they're really good because this deck needs to mill. Milling in this deck puts you so far ahead in the game. And Riko gives you outs to stuff like Vanity's Emptiness, Crimson Blader, just really annoying nuisance cards like that he's really good and mills, so I feel like Riko's a good card. Also a debris target. And Lila, I play her because She's just a little faster than Riko in some cases, and more milling, pop more back row, because, you know, Vanity's Emptiness is annoying, side cards are the devils. And she's level 4, so Trag options and level 4 Spore make level 8. So she's just another searchable, because I play Charge, searchable little out thing. 2 Maxi, 2 Veiler. You play these because you don't like losing, probably. And also they have their respective purposes, like Maxi's and Earth for Redox, and Veiler's level 1 tuner. So they serve more purposes than just being really, really good. So, yeah, they're more than just hand traps. Gores, some people would choose to play Swift Scarecrow, and I was thinking about it. However, I like Gores because he's level 7, and so is his token, so there's a lot of nice plays with him. It sucks when you mill him, though, over Swift Scarecrow, because Swift Scarecrow's an Earth, and this is Dark, which literally provides nothing towards the synergy of the deck. But Gores is really good, and I see why Swift Scarecrow has its merits, but I just chose Gores. I might change that later. And also 2 Trag. It's just really good, really big, because you usually have 6 cards in hand or so. And also can take other level 7s and make rank 7s really easily. So, yeah, he's good, and you don't like losing, so you play him. Spells 3 Sacred Sword, yeah. It's like a Pot of Greed in this deck, because it draws 2 cards, and then you +1, so it's just a 1 card +1 with the dragons. So it's pretty much this deck's Pot of Greed. Puts you really far ahead in the game, gives you a lot more options, and it's really just what inspired me to play this deck almost, other than just having a lot of plays. The fact that they have this card, which is, like, when your opponent opens it, you just know you're going to be farther, like, if you're dueling Plant Dragons, if they open this, you just know you're behind in the game. And it's really hard to come back from this card, so it's really good. Charge, Searchlight Swarms, free mill, it's really good. DDR, I like this card a lot, because if your combo gets stopped like Veiler, like they Veiler your Debris Dragon, you can just keep going off with this. And this will help you in tougher situations, like, consider this like a Reborn in this deck, power card that you don't just really want to waste. It's really good. And I just chose to play 1 for room, because I'm not going to play over 40. But yeah, it's good. 1 for 1, Synchro plays. Foolish. Sometimes you have you have 3 dragons, but you want all 4. Foolish is there for that, and other things it's good with. Dark Hole, best top deck. Only staple living. Still. I don't play MST, because I think it's iffy this format right now. There's a lot of decks that don't play back row, a lot that do, though. So, I just chose not to play it, because there's other things that I like playing. And then I run one of the, hold up, let me read this card text. You win the duel. It is pretty much what it says. You pay half your life points, special summon all the ones in your banish zone. And, yeah, it's really good, because it says I win. That's what this card does. Also, I was dueling a mirror match on DN. I have a ruling question for you guys almost, which is really strange to do in a deck profile. But pretty much, he flipped this on me, so I pretty much knew I lost, but, you know, I'll do anything to win sometimes. And he started adding them to his hand during end phase, the dragons, and I was like, I don't think you can do that. But, so he sent me a lot of forms, and it said, like, the dragons will return to your hand during the end phase, even when you use this card. They're not banished, so I don't know if that's right, but leave in the comment if that works or not. I'd actually like to know, because that'd be really good, and even more busted than this card already is. So, I have a little bit of the extra deck, not all of it, because I was proxying this deck only just today. Ooh, lots of noise. So, yeah, it's not complete, but I'll just show you what I have. Tokens. I like my tokens. They're good, because I like my tokens. And then the sorry-looking extra deck. Dragosack. Yeah. Master of Blades, yeah. And Big Eye. These are your rank 7s. I know this looks so much like a Big Eye. Again, from my proxies. I just picked up my extra deck, and it was in there. But that's what I'm using for Big Eye right now. I need one. Star Eater. Super amazing in this deck, so easy to make. Stardust, Scrap Dragon, Crimson Blader, Black Rose, depressing looking Black Rose anyways. Gaia Knight, want it to be an Orient. Librarian, I might find room for Cataster, but I'd rather play Librarian as of this point, because you there's a lot of plays you can do with him. Formula, you can make him a lot. And that's my sorry looking extra deck. So yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know. It'd be greatly appreciated. Like, thumbs up, which is the same thing. Subscribe, comment. This was Action 7. Bye, YouTube.